Greetings, my name is Daniel Kiptoo Bargoria. I'm the Director General of the Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority. I am very happy and pleased to celebrate this Customer Service Week 2022 with you. What comes to mind when you talk about customer service is really service. As a public servant, service to the public, to the community, to your stakeholders is critical. So service in terms of ensuring that there's delivery in a sector as critical as energy and petroleum in this country is really what comes to mind. In terms of staff, any organization, the biggest resource you have is your human resource. And at the helm of an organization such as this, your biggest asset is in terms of resource, is your human resource. For me as the DG is really getting things done through people. So people are my biggest asset, and at the authority I have at many instances called upon staff to go outside their call of duty to be able to deliver when it comes to timelines, when it comes to assignments. We've had people work early mornings, work late evenings, even through the weekends because of the critical nature of the sector that we do regulate. And really staff have been very supportive in terms of delivering outside their call to duty. In terms of our devolved services to counties, we do have regional offices. Sometimes our regional officers, because they work outside our headquarters, we often ask them to come back into headquarters so that then they are able to interact with their colleagues and counterparts in head office, so that then they can also have the experience of what actually happens at headquarters. We also, as management, go out to these regions to be able to interact with the staff to ensure that we understand the challenges that they are facing. We also appreciate them for the good work that they're doing in the regions in terms of delivering our mandate closer to the people. So we do have close interaction, and we're also hoping in the future to try and bring them more into headquarters so that then they feel part of the EPRA family. I think for EPRA, one of the feedback that I do get from interaction with stakeholders, with customers, is the level of transparency first in terms of our processes. Two is the quick turnaround in terms of the time that we do take to deliver in our service, whether it is licensing, whether it is an approval, whether it is a consumer complaint. We do have statutory timelines within the law, but in all instances we'll always endeavor to be much faster than the legal limit that is provided for in the law. I think really the transparency and the speed and the responsiveness of the authority is what I usually get as feedback back from the public and our stakeholders. I think the pandemic really was a radical shift in how people work. Private sector, I was able to be more agile in terms of how they adjusted, but public sector really was a bit of a dogleg in terms of adjusting to the COVID pandemic. But I think for us at the authority, we were really quick to adjust. We were able to get into a mechanism where we allowed for our staff to work from home and ensure that we continue to deliver the quality service, the quality energy that the country requires. How did we do this? We were able to automate our services. Most of our applications in terms of our licensing platforms are all online. We're able to give feedback through email, through telephone calls, and ensuring that people were able to have the right balance between work and life, knowing that they're working from home. But we're still able to deliver our service remotely, and I think this is one of the areas, even coming out of the COVID pandemic, has really assisted us in terms of digitizing our processes, and I think this is a very good improvement even going forward. In terms of customer service, we as a country, and what we see really from an energy and regulatory space, is that technology is advancing. We are going to the age of digitization. We as a regulator really are looking to continue to be up to speed in terms of digitizing our services, improving our processes, simplifying our communication to the public so that then the public also understands the role that we do play in the Kenyan economy, and really ensuring that there's a balance between consumers and the investors so that then we attract the investment into the energy sector. We're also able to balance to ensure that consumers actually get the reliable service and at the right cost. So hopefully going to the future, we will be more customer-centric, we'll be more stakeholder-centric to ensure that we're able to regulate the energy and petroleum sectors even better in years to come.